Hey everyone, it's Women's Business Center of Utah. I'm Anne Marie Wallace's State Director. I'm so excited today. It's been one of my live streams that I've been looking forward to the most. I'm joined by Brandi Alhamdani, and we're going to meet her in just a minute. But I want to talk a little bit about, if you've been and listened to our live streams, about the grant giveaway that we had last month. The Women's Business Center of Utah has been around since 1997. So we want to make sure that we're helping women business owners in our state more than we ever have before. We launched UtahWomenOwned.com, which is a directory of women owned and operated businesses in Utah, a free list. And to help us build the listings and the businesses that are listed there, we offered a grant giveaway. We've never done this before in those 24 years. And we were able to get funding from the NASDAQ Foundation. Just like you heard, NASDAQ, back east, they care about us here in Utah. And they provided the funding to offer 5 grants, each for $1,000. And Brandi is one of our winners. Sometimes you hear about the giveaways and you're like, you never heard about who won. Did anybody really win? Did they really do that? But Brandi, I want to welcome you to the Women's Business Center.
Thank you.
So tell everyone and me about who you are and what business you own.
Sure. So my name is Brandi Alhamdani. I'm a mom here in Utah. I've been a small business owner since 2002, pretty consistently. And I also attended school and have multiple degrees from the University of Utah and from the Salt Lake Community College. So I opened my first business, like I said, in 2002. They've been retail shops. And right now I have a wholesale shop. It's sort of a like one-stop wholesale shop. We sell apparel, we sell everything that the store needs. Plus we do graphic designs, we do printing, we do custom designs for apparel. And then I have an incense brand, SimplyDivine Incense, which is sold Graywell, Sharzad, Jeweled Maiden. It's sold in boutiques throughout the Wasatch Front. And then right now, because I'm not doing enough, I'm CFO at Terra Health Wellness, which is a medical spa, a wellness spa here in Mill Creek.
Oh my gosh, you do a lot, and I'm not surprised that it's more than one thing. But right. I didn't realize that you started in entrepreneurship in 2002.
Right.
So for so many people that we have served recently, they started their businesses in the last couple of years, maybe 3 years. But for you, 2002, how did you get started? How did you think, I'm going to just do my own thing?
Right. Well, I was going to school. I was actually working 3 different jobs and I was working as a hot dog seller. I was working at the community college, all these different jobs. And my boyfriend at the time, my now husband, came to me with this idea and said, I want to open a small retail store. We had saved $8,000 and we used it all. And, I still have pictures of it. We had just a few bookcases, barely anything in the store. We worked every day, 7 days a week, 14 hours a day for years, and slowly built it up again in some more locations. And we opened up a coffee shop, and, we just continually flipped that money and just fell in love with entrepreneurship. It's really its own journey.
As you mentioned, it's a lot of work. I mean, 14-hour days, but probably doing something that you loved and knowing that it was your dream and your passion. I love that. So you had mentioned along the Wasatch Front. Where's the headquarters versus, you said Holiday? So are you in Holiday?
Where's
that?
Right. So the wellness spa, the medical spa is in Mill Creek. And then the wholesale is in West Valley. And that's also where I have an office for the incense brand. So I really bounce back and forth here.
Not too far away. So
yeah, not too bad.
I'm so glad. So you have won $1,000.
Yes.
I mean, how did you feel about when you learned that you were the one that was selected? And I should probably clarify too, the 5 grants were for different regions of the state and one that was statewide. So we did a grant, $1,000 for Northern Utah, Southern Utah, Eastern Utah, and then we also did Wasatch Front as its own, and then just one random statewide person. And I believe that were you the statewide or were you Wasatch Front? I should probably
Wasatch. Yeah, Wasatch.
So great. So $1,000. What did you think about that, and what are you going to do with it?
Well, I was scrolling through. I didn't realize that that day was the day they're awarding it. And I thought, oh, that's so cool for these women. And then I read my name and I literally like screamed and I immediately texted my business partner, April, and was like, oh my God, I got this. And so, you know, immediately screenshot and sent it to my husband and my family. And I was just so excited because I've been such a huge fan of everything that the Women's Business Center does. I've utilized all the services, taken a lot of the classes. And so it's just so exciting.
Oh, I love that. I wish we'd have the video of you screaming.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Well, when that check gets to you, we want you to do a picture with it, of course, cover up our account number.
Right.
You can deposit that and then use it for your business. So what do you want to use the money for?
You know, I think I want to work on the brand for the incense. I am a terrible photographer. I have tried all the tricks and trades, watched all the YouTube videos. So I want to take some product photos, and I really want to work on a website. Right now I'm just doing Etsy and I'm just doing word of mouth and wholesale, and I'd like a really good website. I'm just, you know, I realize the things that I'm not strong in, and I'll utilize for that.
That's so great, especially where it's something that you already have going. So it's not like you have to put it into, putting money into development is a great idea too, but it's nice that you can put it into something that really can represent better, you know, your product, especially if you have good photos. That makes such a big difference, for sure.
Huge. It really does.
Good. Well, you talked about our services. So I'd love for you to share maybe a topic that you've learned from, or a specific advisor, not necessarily the name, but just what you learned from the services that we have.
Sure. Yeah. You know, two things come to mind. I believe it's the First Step program. I think that's the name of it. I did that. Yeah, I did that during the pandemic. And it's always nice to just have that refresher. And I made some friendships during that, and just that community that you feel. And I think that was really helpful, being at home, doing the homeschooling. It just always felt like there was a community there. And then I love the advisors, right? I meet with them all the time. My amazing business partner, April, meets with them. We've met with them together. When we've had questions, we write out things. And it's just a really, really nice resource for the women here in Utah. It's very helpful. They're very honest, right? Which is what you need as a business owner. Sometimes you need that, like, I don't think that's gonna, you know, but always able to steer you with the resources that you need, and just a really nice resource. So thank you for everything you guys do for the women here in Utah.
I'm so glad. And you're welcome. And everyone who owns a business or has aspirations to in our state, we're here to help. And there are many organizations that can help. We have women-focused services. So right now they're all free. We'll probably go back to charging just to get people's commitment to make sure they show up for training. Advising's always been free. So our services, even if we do charge, it's like $10. It's just to make sure that it's
worth it.
Accessible, affordable for everybody. And we're just really grateful to be a part of the journey that you've had, and also future women. So thank you so much for participating. Thanks for noticing the grant giveaway and participating. And congratulations on $1,000 for your business.
Thank you so much again. Honestly, thank you. It means the world. I'm so excited.
Good. Well, we're here to help. So thank you so much. And thanks for everyone who listened in or who will. The Women's Business Center of Utah helps women across the state in every county. So we're here to help you wherever you're located. And we will see you next time at our next live stream.